Welcome to video 27 of the Rosmer John Sue video battleathon inspired by Gary Vaynerchuk. My last video 26 was about the ignorance of or, which is basically, one A or B. So it's pretty much saying this set of, this is better than that. And I was just saying that's at best 50% effective, and you only see at most half of what actually is. So today's video is the other part. Today's topic is going to be the power of and. So I'm saying A and B exists at the same time, that it's not better or worse. It's better and worse in different areas. So for example, everyone always says, oh, isn't it fantastic to be like self-employed? You get to make your own hours, wake up when you want to wake up, you're the boss, no one's telling you what to do. I said, yeah, that's the good things about it. You want to hear about the bad things? People are like, oh, no, tell me. And I would say, well, when you're self-employed, you actually don't really know where your next paycheck's coming from. And when you have that much time on your hands, it's actually quite overwhelming because you don't know what to do with yourself. And also, no one's telling you what to do. Yeah, when there's no one telling you what to do, sometimes laying in bed doing nothing is too damn easy. And you ask anyone who's been self-employed, the hardest thing to do is to have discipline at home when you're sitting in your underwear doing phone calls and closing deals. You literally don't have to even get dressed or get up. But also that also sucks because it also, turns into like isolated from the rest of the world, turn into almost depression. If you get into a funk, there's no one to talk to. And honestly, being self-employed, especially as a realtor, and many realtors will agree, if you're not on a team, being self-employed is a really lonely place because you can just sit in your house all day long and look at the computer and check Facebook. And you go into like this, virtual cave. So that's what I say is, the power of and gives you a balanced perspective and more details, a more complete understanding of what self-employment is. Right? Not just the good things or the bad things, because that's not really an informed decision. That's not really an informed decision or informed facts. That's only half the story. And if you think half the story is the full story, then that's what creates problems, right? Like for example, real estate. Real estate booms and busts. There's good things and bad things about the real estate booms and busts. Like, real estate boom market. The good thing is I'm really busy making money. That's fantastic for me as a realtor. The bad thing is it sucks for buyers, right? It's hard, it's competitive, it's stressful. It's fantastic for sellers, right? So there's always a good and bad, to every single situation. And when you can see the good and bad of something, that's when you truly see something. When you see only the good or only the bad, you're not seeing it all. And that's kind of what sets up those unpleasant surprises for us, right? It's kind of like an investment that we thought, oh, this is going to be a crazy money maker. And then all of a sudden it doesn't work out. How many of us have done bad investments based on that? Or like dating even, you see, you think like, oh my God, this guy's so perfect. Next thing you know, he's gone. He's out of Dodge, right after he, told you he loved you and then did the deed, and he was straight out of, got out of town, right? So the power of and is more powerful than most people realize. But the thing is, life's kind of taught us to only see or do one-sided things. All be good, not bad. But when you start to see that everything is good and bad, you don't really, get stuck in the emotional cycles. You're always creating change a lot faster. Because if you notice, in life, when you see the good and bad of something, that's kind of the point of when things start to change at a more rapid pace, instead of being stuck all the time in these big positive and negative phases. And let's face the facts. Our positive phases are like the quickies of life. And our negative phases, it's like the trauma. It's like that divorce. It's like that divorce case that won't, you can't get away from, right? Drags on, and sure, the same moments and months pass. When things are negative, they feel a lot longer, and they have a longer lasting impact. So if you want to change your life and increase the metabolism on your life and have life change, start to look for the good and the bad, because It's just a full way to see things, and you'll see that your life will be changing at an exponential rate than when you only see the good and only see the bad. You're going in half blinded. So thanks for watching this video.